Hello, guys, and welcome back to House Edge. It's your boy Rob. We're talking NFL Week 13 and college football Week 14. We're going to start off with the NFL. I have five single plays for us this week. Starting off, we're going to be taking the Giants +4 versus the Cowboys. This is a situation where we have Drew Lock coming in to the game for Thanksgiving. I think that gives the Giants a slight better edge over Tommy DeVito. Um, but this game is really going to come down to the two defenses, and I think the Giants have a far better defense as of late. So I'd like the Giants to take this, keep it within a field goal. Then we're going to take the Raiders +13.5 versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs have flat out shown that they're not capable of blowing out teams on a regular basis. 13.5 points is probably the largest spread they've had all year, and they've yet to beat a team by that margin. I personally thought this was about a 10-point game for the Raiders, so I'll take the extra field goal plus the hook here. Then we're going to take Colts -2.5 versus the Patriots. I think these Colts and Patriots team are very similar. We got the Colts that are probably a year ahead in their project, with Anthony Richardson seeing a little bit more playing time than Drake May. I take this team to beat the Patriots in the trenches. I like them on offensive and defensive line better than the Patriots, so they squeak this out by a field goal. Then I have the Seahawks -1.5 versus the Jets. The Vegas books just have to stop this at this point. The Jets are all hype. They haven't shown fluidity on offense. The defense is not as good as last year. And then we have a Seahawks team that's vying for the playoffs. Just the second time that the Jets have been a slight favorite. I think they were even the favorite against the Cardinals, NFC West team. You just got to take the easy money here. Take the Seahawks -1.5. And then we're going to take the Steelers +3 versus the Bengals. I have no reason to believe that the Steelers defense is going to be able to stop Russell Wilson and that Steelers offense. And then the Bengals, they've been relying on their high-power offense all season to keep them in games. And then still have one of the best defenses in the country right now. So take them to win this game by more than a field goal. And then we're going to end it off with the Browns +5.5 on Monday night versus the Broncos. I think this is a spot where Bo Nix is going to struggle against that Browns passing offense. And Jameis Winston has shown that he's been a very serviceable quarterback over the last couple of weeks since Deshaun Watson has been out with the ACL tear. I think Jameis Winston keeps this within a touchdown, and we cover this spread here. With closing out my single plays, I'm moving on to our parlay. We have a teaser here, +5.5 teaser, +600 for the payout. We got 6 teams here. Starting off, we're going to take Chicago and Detroit over 43. Thanksgiving night, the Lions haven't won since 2016. They are going to be looking to put on a show. This is a team that in big moments likes to put up a lot of points. We have seen that against the Cowboys and the 49ers. They're looking to blow out teams, so I think they can easily get to that 43 by themselves, and the Bears are going to help them out a little bit. And then we're going to be taking the Dolphins +9, Cardinals +9, Bucks squeak it out -1, Commanders at the money line, and the Bills -1. To even that out, teaser +5.5, +600. And that's going to be my NFL plays. Let's stay tuned for my college football. Hey guys, we'll get into our college football plays. I have 4 straight plays for you guys this week. First, we're starting off with Illinois -7.5 versus Northwestern. This is a fresh start to the rivalry week of college football this week. We're taking Illinois. I think they have a much better offense and defense than Northwestern. Northwestern is one of the bottom teams in the Big Ten. We take the rank the Illinois team to win by more than a touchdown. Then we have Syracuse +11 versus Miami. Syracuse has been a team that's been up and down, but they have plenty of talent on that team. Starting off with Kyle McCord at quarterback, ex-Ohio State quarterback. And Miami has been a team that has really played with their food. They have teams that are much less talented than them, playing in these games, leaving them up to a touchdown. You get a spread here that is plus 11. I think Syracuse can squeak that out and keep this game close. And we got Notre Dame minus 7.5 versus USC. Notre Dame is flat out just a better team than USC. USC has struggled with the Big Ten schedule. I always thought they would this season, but they've struggled with even some of the mediocre teams in the Big Ten. With rivalry week, Notre Dame at home, I think they blow them out. And then we finish it off with Texas minus 6 versus Texas A&M. This is the first time that this rivalry game is being replayed since 2011. I think Texas at home is going to want to make a statement against a rival team coming back in their building. They're number one in the country, number one defense in the country. I don't see how Texas A&M can put up too many points against them. So I'm going to take the Texas to win minus 6 behind Quinn Ewers and Arch Manning. And for my parlay of the week, I'm going to have a teaser just like in the NFL. I'm going to take a plus 7 teaser at plus 150, 3 legs. We got Minnesota and Wisconsin. We're going to take over 36. These two teams are typically known for their defense, but I think 36 is just too little points for these two teams. I can definitely see them putting up this number. And then we're going to take Iowa plus 1.5 versus Nebraska. I like Iowa in this game straight up. You get the little bit extra on the dead number plus 1.5. And then we're going to take Michigan and Ohio State under 50.5 for this game. The big game, the biggest game in college football. These sort of two great defenses sitting in the top 10. We know Michigan offense has struggled all year. This is probably going to be only a one-sided affair where Ohio State's putting up points. But even so, I don't think they put up too much against that Michigan defense. Under 50 seems very safe.